is going on with this? Okay, there we go. We should be a bit better. Maybe this needs to be messed with a bit. I've learned some stuff from yesterday's stream. A few different things that I've learned from yesterday's stream. One is that I didn't realize on yesterday's stream, I thought everything was muted at the beginning, right? So when I went back and listened to it, I could hear the keyboard clacking and stuff, and I could hear me go like, and then like me and Carly were actually laughing about it. We're like, wait, what's going on here? This should have all been muted. You know, like this shouldn't have happened at all. But instead, you could, for like the first 5 minutes, you could hear me clacking, and like I left the room and everything. It amused me quite a bit. So I figured out what the issue was. The issue is that it was using the microphone from the camera up here, but not this this microphone here. So I'm hoping that this means that we're gonna have better sound quality. So actually, yeah, you know what? Since you guys are here, let me know what the quality is like. I'm going to go ahead and update the video that I put out today's comment section, because in there I legit said stop. Okay, I legit have the post to yesterday's stream. So let me just edit that to the current one that no, stop, quiet, dude. No, that's me. Shh, hush. Okay. Everything is calm and chill now. All right. Okay, there we go. Success. I was not I paused the ad that was playing before it, assuming that was going to stop the problems. Yeah, this time I know for this one, I could already test it ahead of time, and I knew that you wouldn't be able to hear anything while it was saying stream starting. So I sorted that issue out, which is good times. Oh, hold on. Let me see here. Let me see if I can make this look maybe either a little bit bigger or smaller. It just wants to like lock to. There we go. All right. That looks good. Hello, my friends. Hello, Robert Dakris. Oh, me. I've typed in here. So hello to me. Hello, Hemrod, Joku, Beasley, Patrick, Millie Vanilli. Hello, all of you. Hayworth, I got a bunch of the laughing out of my system on the previous video, like a lot. The audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend using audio stream bitrate of 128K. What? I don't even know what you mean. I guess I'll just have to look that up later and figure out what that means. But this sounds good for you guys, right? We're good? We are good. Hold on now. How do I see the stream stats? Weird. Okay. All right, we're good. We are good. So let's take a look at some magical cards, my friends. We're going to be starting out with Adventurous Impulse. 1 green for a sorcery. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Flavor text says, her quest began as all quests do, with one small step in an unexpected direction. All right, fair enough. I mean, this card's okay. It's not like super exciting. It's also not super terrible. The artwork's nice though. I definitely like the little like dude with his walking stick and his traveling hat and his bag slung over his shoulder and the pathway that winds its way off into the unknown. I dig it. This has a nice vibe to the artwork. So I'm cool with this. I am cool with this. What do we got? What do we got next? Approach of the Second Sun. Okay, so they brought that back. That's an interesting choice. So this is 7 mana, 1 white and 6 for a sorcery. If the spell is cast from your hand and you've cast another spell named Approach of the Second Sun this game, you win the game. Otherwise, put it into its owner's library 7th from the top and gain 7 life. And then we've got the artwork, which looks like it's actually pretty funky. It looks like you're inside a desert cave, right? Like if you look at the, like, first of all, you can tell that it's like a human head shape or whatever. But if you look at this opening, it's meant to just kind of be a natural formation that's been like worn down by sand and wind over time, which is pretty funky. And the whole concept of like the 2 different suns. This is set on the world of Amonkhet, right? Where the approach of the Second Sun is part of this big kind of religious festival overall. It's definitely funky. I like the artwork. It's cool. It's cool that it's like showing the suns inside Buddy's head, you know? I dig that vibe. Then we got Chaos Warp. 1 red and 2 for an instant. And it says the owner of target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of the library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Be careful when handling old magical trinkets. You never know who they've been. That's cool. I actually really like that. That's attributed to Augusta the Lorehold Dean. That's a fun concept. You know, it's like, hey, some of these objects were actually individuals before. That's crazy. So they've been warped into like a different state. And the artwork shows like a I don't know exactly what's going on. It looks like a dragon that's being chaos warped. I'm not like, are they chaos warping it into a talisman or something like that? That's some really funky concept, man. It looks cool. But I'm not 100% sure looking at it exactly what the hell is going on. You know? It's like, I don't quite get it, but it does strike me as being pretty nice looking. Then we got Compulsive Research. This is a blue and 2 for a sorcery. Target player draws 3 cards. Then that player discards 2 cards unless they pitch a land card. And the flavor text says, every planeswalker remembers the first time their mind touched the staggering vastness of the multiverse. Yeah, traveling through the blind eternities would be a hell of an experience, would it not? You know? Your spark ignites, all of a sudden you're flung out of the world that you normally live in, and you just abruptly end up somewhere else. The look on the look on the face here is enraptured and kind of funny. It looks like there's some like grasshoppers with bulls' heads, or are those birds with bulls' heads above it? I don't know, man. There is a lot going on in this artwork. You've got the moon in a bunch of different phases. You got all these glyphs and stuff going on. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. What up, Lettuce? Yeah, I'm doing all right. Why wouldn't I be? You mean from all the laughing? From all the laughing? Oh, I had a good laugh earlier today. So yeah, this is some funky and intense artwork. I mean, Compulsive Research isn't a super exciting Magic card to me, but overall, this is decent looking. Then we got Dark Ritual. One pretty straightforward Magic card from the very beginning of the game. 1 black for an instant that adds 3 black to your mana pool. They distrust my methods, but when they want results, whom do you think they seek? Incantations of Limb Duel. All right, that's pretty cool, man. Having like this attributed to Limb Duel is pretty neat. You know, I love that whole, oh yeah, you know what? You don't trust the way that I do things, but at the end of the day, I get results. So you're gonna do it my way. That has a very black feel to it, and the artwork's pretty cool. I like this. You've got like some kind of like witch or hag here, and at first you may not notice that she actually has 3 hands. 2 are extended downwards like this, like she's about to shoot out Spider-Man web slinging. But then in the middle, there's actually a 3rd hand reaching out like that, right? That's cool. And I like the way that the magical energy flowing around her hands is also emanating out of one of the eyes. That's pretty cool. I dig that. That's some really cool artwork. Then we got Defiant Strike. 1 white for an instant. Target creature gets +1/+0 until end of turn, and you get to draw a card. Really? This is this is the spell in the Mystical Archives, is it? You've got this grand goddamn wizard school where they're like, lock away the Day of Judgment spell. We can't have anybody learning this. And then we've got, oh, get +1/+0. Pew pew pew. Underwhelming card choice. Let's be real. Flavor Tag says, for 12 days and 12 nights, Somat assailed the monster's shell. On the 13th morning, it cracked with the dawn. So 12 days of having +1/+0 cracked the shell. Like, come on, man. This is some cool artwork, too. Like, this artwork looks awesome. The whole idea of, like, this heroic champion leaping down with a spear, and then the light illuminates them as a god imbues them with power, making them stronger. You get that +1/+0 with the blades all flaring out, and then it's this is all it does. That's literally all it does. I am underwhelmed, to say the least. How is this part of our archive? What do you archive every crappy spell? Also, did they not make any of the archive spells common symbol? Did they all just go, no, they're all only uncommon, rare, mythic, arbitrarily? I don't know, man. I don't know. Meh. It's cool artwork, though. Then we got D-Spark, 1 black and a white for an instant. Exile target permanent with mana value 4 or greater. Flavor text says, a tale of a tyrant being humiliated and losing all his power. I'm inspired already. Oh. Okay then, Killian. You sound like, I don't know, it sounds like a douche, dude. I don't know. A little student. I'm inspired. A story of a tyrant being humiliated and losing his power. So inspiring. The artwork is cool, though. You got Nicol Bolas facing down against zombified gods. The zombified gods from Amonkhet, that concept, was really, really, really cool. Like, when I first saw that, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. You know? So this artwork is pretty cool conceptually here. Nicol Bolas looks a little bit smaller than you'd expect, but overall, I dig it. Joku, the Finnish artist, made art for some of the special cards. Well, that's cool. What up, Diego? All right, next up, we got Doomblade. Oh, look at this. 1 black and 1 for an instant. Destroy target non-black creature. They made it rare? How do you make Doomblade rare? How? What? Okay. An angel can shine like the sun, inspire the weak, and even threaten victory over darkness. But in the end, it matters not, for it still dies like any other pest. And that's Ob Nixilis. Right on. And then you can literally see in the artwork, there is an angel being destroyed by a blade made of like pure void energy, just cutting right through it. As she goes, ah! That's what the sound wave is like, I guess, just coming out of her mouth. Ben, I know they have cool frames, but it's just weird that they only make them rare, mythic rare, and uncommon. There's no common, but you can get them in any pack. So it just feels odd. Let's be real. It feels odd the way they've chosen to do the rarities. Bean, I have no idea what you're talking about, but on the upside, you don't need to clarify any further because I also don't care. So, there you go, buddy. So this angel has kind of a goofy vibe. Like, there's her face. Her eyes are right here at the bottom. Like, what is with that helmet? How big is that helmet? And the angel wings are weird too. They've got this V shape to them with no bottoms. With no bottoms. Andrew, all about the notifications. Did you get one this time? Did it send you one? I mean, I notified on Discord as well. Or do you mean me? Am I supposed to be notified? Oh, yep, I guess that is what you mean. Andrew, $5 through PayPal to be Lord of the Board. You got it. You got it. Let's make it happen. Whoop. Whoop. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, and voila! Haha! There we go. I did it right. Yeah, I got the notification. My phone showed me here. I thought that it would make a noise, but maybe it's on silent. Hold on. Maybe I accidentally turned it off before the stream started out of habit. Okay. Seems like everything's working just fine. Cool. Come on, phone. There we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, cool. Thanks, Andrew! Drake, I don't know exactly what's in the pile. I just grabbed all the cards that have shown up today, threw them into a folder, and knew we were going to talk about them. Because in all honesty, I spent all my time focused on the most amazing card today. Didn't hit the bell. Oh my god, hit the bell! Alright, we got Electrolyze next. 1 red, 1 blue, and 1. It's an instant. 2 damage divided as you choose amongst 1 or 2 targets. Any number of targets. I choose 100 cards, but you only have 2 points to do damage. I'll do 1 over here and 1 to you. So, it says the hydraulic power grip was a failure, but the gauntlets were a shocking success. Haha, boo! Look at that funny little joke. So yeah, I mean, this is a fine card. I guess the idea was that these gauntlets were supposed to have some kind of like gripping strength, but instead they just channel lightning magic, an unintended experiment side effect, I guess. It's all right. I mean, it looks pretty cool, in all honesty. The artwork is pretty solid. You've got this mage going like this, doing the Dragon Ball. You know, if you've ever watched an episode of Dragon Ball, that's all they do. You know what I mean? So she's doing one of those Dragon Ball things while her hair is like, so intense. It's good artwork. I like it. I like it. What do we got next? Enthusiastic Study. What is going on here? 1 red and 2 for an instant. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. And learn. If the pen is mightier than the sword, just think what a giant tome could do. Oh. Huh. See, like, they took that saying that's kind of clever, the pen is mightier than the sword, and they took that smart thing and they made it dumb. Isn't that clever of them? Check it out. We took this smart concept and we put our own spin on it, which made it stupid. Look at me. I'm dumb. I totally didn't get it. I thought when they meant the pen is mightier than the sword that you just jab a pen into somebody and it's better than a sword. But if I have a big blunt book, I can crush them. It's like, what? The creature gets +3/+1 and it somehow makes books bigger too? This is stupid. Whatever. I'm going to the next card. Environmental Sciences. I'm the climate change wizard, guys. Start using reusable cups at Strixhaven because all the microplastic beads are causing problems for the whales in the oceans. All right, Environmental Sciences. 2 colorless for a sorcery lesson. Search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. You gain 2 life. Oh, every color just gets mana fixing. What is happening to Magic the Gathering? I feel like things are getting crazy. Between them not paying any attention to what's going on and like bleeding all the different colors together, the wrong words on cards, all this stuff is coming together to make me go, what the hell is happening? So it says, first years quickly learn how the vast lands earned its name. All right, I mean, you know, you got first years, teach them how to tap into mana. That makes sense. I do like the 5 little glowing terrain spheres that show different types of lands to tap into. I do like it. And I like the sense of wonder that the individual has. Is like, which one will I pick? I'll choose the plains. I like that. As long as I don't make too many of these colorless cards, it won't be that big a problem. Then we've got Ephemerate. 1 white, instant, exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control, and it's got rebound. So wasn't this a card from the original Modern Horizons that was causing problems in Pauper or something like that? They were thinking to themselves, yo, why don't we make a special version of it? By the time it comes around, it's like, oh, we had to ban that in Pauper. So why is this rare? Like, yeah, Andrew, you're not wrong. They've had artifacts before that would let you search for the search for Lance. That isn't incorrect. So the artwork, I guess this is showing an angel returning from that void, blinking out for a second. Whoop, whoop. The sideboard's becoming an extra deck. I honestly think that I think Wizards of the Coast is just trying to force Wish-style effects into Commander. I think they've looked at Commander and go, okay, well, you know what? This 100 card deck thing, like, people get locked into particular cards. Like, just like with Companion, it was a way to create an extra slot for Commander decks. I feel like this is them, they're going to try and make enough stuff that searches outside the deck that Commander, like, yo, enough Commander players are like, yo, no, you know what, fuck this shit. I don't want to have to not deal with all these search effects or whatever. So, not search effects, but like search outside the game, whatever. Get something from outside the game. I just feel like it's an attempt to, kind of like side run around Commander restrictions because they got their eyes so firmly focused on Commander. Drake, I know you can't get lessons and learn with Commander. What I'm saying is Wizards is going to make so many of these effects that people are going to clamor for a rules change. Wizards doesn't care that you can't do that. They're essentially going to go, we'll just keep making these until you guys break. That's it, you know? I wouldn't put it past them for a second for that to be their plan. Not for a second. All right. Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no. Look at this piece of garbage. It looks so bad, man. I can't. I'm still seeing it now. I can't. I can't, man. I can't. Oh my God. I can't. Somebody got so upset over my video about this. They're like, okay, you're such a toxic part of the Magic community. It's like, cry about it, bitch. Call your mom and cry that I made fun of crappy Magic artwork. You're a loser. What a clown boy. But whatever. You got to deal with all types. It's such toxic behavior to think that poorly done artwork is laughable. This is a laughable card. It looks like trash. I don't care what anybody says. That hood and that dress look like garbage. Absolute garbage. What an ugly card. It's too bad, too, because the background actually looks nice. But this is just hideous, dude. All right, then we got Field Trip. Come on, guys, we'll go on a field trip. 1 green and 2 for a sorcery. Search your library for a basic forest. Put it onto the battlefield, and then learn. The artwork's nice, though. I will say that. I do like the forest with this kind of circle of stones floating there. That would be an impressive sight. The whole thing has a nice vibe to it. You've got a little bit of like that morning dew mistiness and the sun filtering in and a lot of greenery. No, that's real, buddy. This is real. Wizards of the Coast literally had to confirm on Twitter because everybody who sees it goes, that's not a real card. Like Cinder Shadow sent me this in Discord, and I told him basically, I was like, fuck you. When he sent, I'm like, that's not a real card, dude. There's no way. I was just like, in my head, I was legitimately like, how gullible is he that he believes this is a real card? And then I went, I went and looked at it for myself and went, oh my God, this is real. It's real. Bean, don't worry about it. Here this is the Hatcher channel. I ain't worried about the language here, buddy. Gift of Estates. 1 white and 1 for a sorcery. If an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for up to 3 planes, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. We asked for a home and received the world. Oh, I like that. Scroll of 9 blessings. And this artwork is actually really awesome. I really dig this vibe, right? Like just the choices that were made for this are fantastic. You've got this tribal mage standing there with this like kind of sun illuminated behind her head. She's looking down into her hand into this little box that's got a similar looking magical circle around it. And then you've got like you can get up to 3 planes, right? So it's like it's divided into 3 different landscape sections that are all those different planes that you can acquire. So I actually really dig the setup of this. I like it. It's a very striking card. I find it to be beautiful and enjoyable. I like everything about it. I like the art, the power level of the card's good, and the flavor text is great as well. All right, next up, Guiding Voice. 1 white for a sorcery, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, and learn. When Honormancers work together, their complements are complementary. Honormancers. And their complements are complementary. Oh. Really, really cool. Alright, let's move on. Harmonize! 2 green and 2. A sorcery. Draw 3 cards. The bloody din of invasion faded, and silent song rang through the woods again. The song of Freyalise. Cool. Alright. And the artwork shows like a meditating elven lady with her hair flowing out behind her. You got the moon behind it and the little tree branches coming in, the stacked stones. I really like this. And you know what's crazy? And some of you may not have realized it yet. This is the exact same artist as that terrible Faithless Looting. So she's clearly capable of making enjoyable artwork because I actually dig the vibe of this Harmonize. They're like night and day to me. The Faithless Looting looks terrible. This, I guess maybe she's blending like real world people pictures with painted art. I like this. So whatever, man. Obviously there's situations where it's going to work and situations where it doesn't work. And this is a situation where it totally works. It's fine. I don't really have any complaints about this. This doesn't feel like Garbo, like MS Paint artwork like the other one did. All right, hold up, my friends. Hold up, I gotta go and pull something out of my pants for a minute. All right, I'm back. I'm back, my friends. How's it going? Oh, yeah, you know what? One thing I did want to ask that I don't believe I've asked yet is I know that the sound quality is okay. I assume it's better than yesterday. In terms of the actual stream, has the stream been solid? Like, has it cut out at all or anything like that? Sweet, sweet sugar water. Andrew G, solid for you. Excellent. Witness, you never know. You never know what the reasoning is. Oh, look at my hair. It looks so good today. I don't normally put conditioner in it, but I conditioned my hair. Not for you guys. For me. Because I'm worth it. Oh. I look a lot better now than I did in the video I recorded earlier today. Man, I was all sweaty from laughing so hard. Those outtakes that I put at the end of the video, I had like 10 more I could have included. I picked the best ones. All right, good. I'm getting good feedback about the stream. Excellent. Excellent. All right. Andrew G, no, I haven't started to put the foam up yet. I'm still in the initial position. This room is in disarray. I don't know how to... I need to do a live stream where when people super chat me, I clean up part of the room in here. And then that way we'll finally get the room ready. Anyways, let's move on. Next card. Infuriate. Really? This is in the Mystic Archive? Okay then. 1 red instant. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. Some mages duel using intricate spellcraft and superior tactics. Others just get really, really mad. I'm so angry. The artwork actually is really cool. She does look pretty intense, man, with those like flaming red hot fists. Yeah, I'm gonna melt through doors with them. I like it. It's cool. All the lines that are radiating around from that circle on her head and the crazy flame design that's on her cloak. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Elder, the sound is better than yesterday. Good. Good. I figured it out. It's because the sound was being fed through the webcam as opposed to the microphone. The microphone that I have right here for my sweet sensual whisperings. What's up? Let me count how many nipples you got, yo. Witness, you like that live stream idea? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's move on. Lightning Helix. Oh, man, there's a lot of lady fisting going on right about here. All right, 1 white and 1 red. The mana symbols all look kind of faded out. What is this? Review Tech USA? Well, I mean, I guess if I keep eating. Actually, I have no idea. Has Rich lost some weight? I heard he was trying to. I completely forgot about that guy's channel, in all honesty. There's so many channels on YouTube that, like, I just forget about them all the time. All right, Lightning Helix. 3 damage to any target, you gain 3 life. Flavor Text says, mages in the Blood Age would call down actual thunderstorms on their enemies. I bet we can replicate their technique. Mages in the Blood Age. Dude, I gotta say, Blood Age is a really evocative term. And like the artwork here with the upstretched fist with like lightning energy swirling around kind of in a vortex concept looks really cool. This is some nice looking artwork. Then we got Memory Lapse. Oh, this artwork is beautiful. I wondered what it was. I remember when we saw this artwork, no idea what it was on. So this is Memory Lapse. 1 blue and 1, counter target spell. If that spell is countered this way, put it on top of its owner's library instead of into that player's graveyard. The flavor text says, where do our forgotten thoughts go? I knew once, but I can't remember. Director Taiva? Journal entry. So, I have to admit, this artwork is awesome, but it doesn't fit. This doesn't feel like a memory lapse whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing here to indicate a delayed spell, a failed spell, nothing. It is actually, what it really feels like is an expanding of knowledge. Do you know what I mean? Like, her hair is flowing outwards and it's showing like almost a mini universe contained within her flowing hair while she's comfortably reading a book. So this is most likely repurposed artwork. Yeah, Paul, exactly. It is most likely slush art. Agreed. Agreed. But it is beautiful. Like, honestly, this is really beautiful artwork. I really like this artwork a lot. Very much so. This is the memory lapse I would put into my cube. Then we've got Mind's Desire. All right. It's striking at first, but feels a little bit weird. Like, it feels like a staircase has just been jammed into this chick's eye. Like, right into her eye. It's like, no wonder she's got the other one closed. I don't want stairways into my eyes, bro. That's funky, though. She's got like a third eye painted on her forehead. Her one eye is open, and there's a spiraling staircase coming out of it. And she's walking in both directions. Like, she's walking away from herself and towards herself. That's nutty. I guess those are like the Storm copies. That's pretty cool. I didn't even say what the card did I? 2 blue and 4. Shuffle your library. Exile the top card of your library. Till end of turn, you can play that for free. And then it's got Storm. So this is a pretty crazy spell. Negate. 1 blue and 1. Counter target non-creature spell. Shatter your opponent's spell with enough force, and you'll shatter their confidence with it. Tome of Obstructions. Marginalia. I do like the concept of a tome of obstructions that teaches you about counter magic. And this genuinely feels like counter magic. You have a dark, foreboding figure in the back and this gesture that's being made that could totally be like, okay, you know what? I'm using this to mess up your spell. So that works for me. And I do like the whole shadow figure, glowing eyes in the background concept of it. So this feels like a counter spell, which is nice. That negate is your reply to Cinder this morning, but he was right. Oh, we've got Primal Command. 2 green and 3. It's a sorcery. Choose 2. Target player gains 7 life. Put target non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library. Target player shuffles their graveyard into their library. Or search your library for a creature card. Reveal it. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Those are all some nice options. And I actually really like the artwork, even if it really doesn't feel like it ties into much of what's going on here. But the whole, like, you've got this horned, what looks like a horned elf, right? Like, you got the pointy ears, you got the curved horns up at the top, and then you've got magic flowing in from multiple directions. I'm going to be real. It looks like this elf is creating a fidget spinner, doesn't it? In the middle there, a magical fidget spinner. I like all the little stars in the background, though. It's actually some really nice artwork, let's be real. It looks cool. Then we've got Putrefy. 1 green, 1 black, and 1. It's an instant. Destroy target artifact or creature. It can't be regenerated. From Monarch to Mulch, as quick as could be. The Dethroner's Grimoire. Dude, this is really, really cool, man. I like that. From Monarch to Mulch, as quick as could be. From a grimoire that's about dethroning, overthrowing, usurpation. That's awesome. And it shows this queen instantly putrefying, presumably, the king of an entirely different nation. That is epic. I love it. It's like they meet together for some sort of political get-together. And instead, it's just like, boom, get betrayed. Instant putrefaction. You're a rotting corpse before you even touch the ground. This is awesome artwork. I really like this. This is a cool card. Then we got Revitalize. Really? That's so underwhelming. 1 white and 1 instant. You gain 3 life and draw a card. Knight Catherine closed her eyes, bracing herself for the end. When she opened them again, she stood triumphant over her foe. I don't even know what happened. I guess she's got 3 arrows in her, and the 3 life is supposed to represent each arrow losing her a life. And then she's got her hand held out with like a healing potion in the middle and a bunch of plants around it. I guess that's what that's supposed to be. Some kind of alchemy? All the uncommons are standard legal cards? Oh, is that how they did that? Rise of Ectus? Rise of Ectus. Extus. Ecstasy. Okay. It's got 2 white-black hybrid and 4. So it costs 6 in total. This is a common sorcery. Exile target creature. Exile up to 1 instant or sorcery card from a graveyard. And then learn. With 1 lethal strike, Extus took control of the Auric and took his first step towards vengeance. Oh, this is a story spotlight card. So this is going to be part of the Strixhaven story. So Ectus, I don't know what the Auric are. Is this all before the dragons created the school? I have no idea how to parse out what's going on, but the artwork is pretty intense. You have the individual who's being unmade, curled down like this. I really love the fact that most of the artwork is black and white, and they're just using the purple magical energy that's flowing out of this individual, it looks like, and also like kind of circling a bit around this cabal of mages with their intense masks on that are all standing around. That's nuts, man. And they actually kind of fade away into floating stones around the edge. This is really fascinating artwork. That's cool, man. I like this. Then we got, this Stone Rain. 1 red and 2 for a sorcerer that destroys target land. Stone Rain's always been like a common card. Making it a rare. Whoop-de-doo. Thus, Bruck the Skyhammer earned his epithet and won the war all in one fiery moment. Bruck the Skyhammer, as someone who can make stone rain down from the sky, that's pretty cool. You've got a mage with his hand up in the air, releasing this magic. He's on the back of a giant boar, and you can see this crazy rain of fiery stones just hurtling down from the sky and setting a kingdom ablaze. That's awesome. That is awesome. That looks great. Then we got Study Break. Good lord, man. How do you live your life with a face like that? 1 white and 1. Tap up to 2 target creatures, then learn. You've been cramming all night. Oh, you better believe I've been cramming all night. Oh, you mean studying. That's what I meant too. You're taking a nap whether you've been cramming all night. You're taking a nap whether you like it or not. Okay. Study Break. I'm an orc with real big tusks. This doesn't feel... What? Okay, I don't know, man. You know what? I'm just going to move on. Thrill of Possibility. 1 red and 1. As an additional cost to cast a spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. If the prospect of what could be doesn't electrify you to your core, why attend Strixhaven at all? Nasari the Prismari Deem. I guess because you want a good job, maybe? Maybe, Nasari, we don't all share your concerns? So this shows... I mean, this is a pretty daring moment here where you've got a mage leaping through the air across what would be a crumbling sort of stone outcropping or bridge, leaping across it to reach the other side where there is some sort of goal that needs to be attained, some sort of like fire on a pedestal. Maybe it's a magical object. That's cool. I like the action of this artwork. All right, let's see what's next. Village Rites. Okay, 1 black instant. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sack a creature, draw 2 cards. Flavor text says, my colleagues revile the barbarity of the Blood Age, but I believe we have much to learn from the magics of endless war. And that's Embrose Silver Quill Dean. Man, all right, you know what? I can get down with the concept behind this. Basically, it's like, yo, the other deans at the school kind of shy away from how things were done in the Blood Age. But there is knowledge to be gleaned from those times, and I don't think we should discard their methods so readily. And then the artwork itself is really awesome. You've got a hooded figure who is wearing these robes that look like they're just kind of stitched together out of human flesh. Got a curved sacrificial dagger holding up the skull from maybe a previous ritual. There's piles of skulls all around. There's this altar and all this crazy purple magic in the background. That's pretty awesome looking, let's be real. Pretty nice. I like it. Then we have Whirlwind Denial, 1 blue and 2. For each spell and ability your opponents control, counter it unless its controller pays 4. So I guess this is just meant to like hammer storm decks. Flavor text says, if they try to storm your palace, you must become the storm. Okay. And then the artwork shows Raiden from Mortal Kombat with wind around him. All right. Oh, have we come full circle? We have. Okay. All right, my friends. We made it through all of the cards. Oh, la la, we did it. We made it through all of the cards that exist in today's batch of spoilers. And, you know, it didn't take as long as I thought it would. Yesterday it took longer. So what we'll do is for the next one, like for tomorrow or whatever, we'll take a look at any ones that are missed. I'll play like catch up and go with any more because we only looked at the ones up to the point where I check the spoilers, and sometimes they add more on later. So at this point, we can either end off the stream, or if you guys want to chill and chat for a bit, we can do that. I'm fine with either. What would you guys like to do? For a rare instance, I'm allowing you to have some input. Because, yeah, I thought there was going to be more cards. In less than 2 hours, brand new lore video premieres over on Fantasy Geographic. It's the next installment of the Urza storyline. It's going to be awesome. So I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be a good time. Let's make magic art in MS Paint. That's a pretty funny idea. Oh, just bring up MS Paint and be like, I'm doing a good job, mama. I'm an MTG artist now. I wonder if there's any more people fucking crying about the way I talked about the artwork. You're so toxic. Oh. Oh. Most people are being chill anyways. The funniest comments to me are the ones who are like, yo, I thought this card was fake. Like, it's actually real. I'm like, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. It's not that funny. Yeah, it is to me. It's not, don't laugh that much. So you don't get to decide how funny something is to me, you douche nozzle. People are funny that way. Some people are just miserable. There's this one guy who left a miserable comment on my channel like probably about a week ago. And I looked at it and was like, ooh, you seem miserable. And I'm like, if this is how you feel about what I'm doing, I'm surprised you're subscribed. But I just was like, whatever, maybe some people have a bad day. And then I was over looking at a video on Edwin, the Magic Engineers channel, the Unhinged Magi channel. And there was the same guy just being miserable there. And I'm like, oh, I guess you just take that with you wherever you go. Paul, I know, man. I genuinely had a lot of fun laughing. And I put the outtakes in because I know that people enjoy that stuff. I've seen that experience before. I'm the same way. If somebody's genuinely mirthful and having a good time, that's enjoyable to witness. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to include that. It's funny to me how some people are like, you can't do that. It's like, yeah, I can't. Relax. We're like, your laughter is fake. Oh, okay then. All right, buddy. It's not that funny. Maybe you're just dead inside. Did you ever think about that? Maybe you're just dead inside, and I don't need to feel like you. I don't want to be a miserable douche who comes like, it's not that funny. It's like, well, go be miserable somewhere else, you fucking loser. Oh, you know what? Now I feel like I got to go and delete that comment, because I know sometimes fucking people will actually listen to what I say and go and look for those fucking comments to talk shit to that person. So hold on, where is it? Let me just remove that. Bam. Okay, that's gone. I've tried to make it a point that whenever I make fun of somebody's comments, that I just delete them, because I'm not looking to have people like gang up on these people, because it doesn't fucking hurt my feelings. I'm not like, oh, my poor little fragile feelings can't take that you don't like this. It's like, fuck you, dickhead. Okay, so that's taken care of. Paul, you sent me a card on Twitter. I don't think I saw it. Hold on, let me see here. Are you kidding me? Hold on. All right, I got to show you guys this. You'll get. Well done, buddy. This is awesome. I'm going to share this as a community post over on the Magic Historian. That's funny. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it, I think it might have popped it in here somewhere. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know. We'll see. Let me just quickly glide through these and see if we can find it, because that is genuinely hilarious. It might not be in here. I might have to load it separately. It might not be the proper size as well, so we'll see. Nah, it's not in here. Okay, hold on. Hold up. I'm not a super OBS god, so you got to give me a second to figure this out. Okay, get rid of that. Bring in an image. Browse for it. There it is. That's hilarious, man. Liked the stream just for that? Hell yeah. You know what? Before I lose track of it and forget, let me just go and I'm going to literally make that a community post as well, because it's amazing. All right, let's see here. Where is it? All right, here we go. All right. All right, there we go. Oh, man. Well done, Paul. That's funny. That is funny. And I didn't even notice you put the little shield down there. Well done. Well done. I look like I'm crying laughing. Like, oh, that's funny, man. Well done. Well done. All right, well, my friends, we've gone through all the cards. We've had a good chuckle here at the end, so I think that this is probably a good time to leave it off. In about an hour and a half, there is going to be the premiere of the new lore video over on Fantasy Geographic, because I just can't help myself. I have way too many YouTube channels, apparently. So I will see you guys over there. I'll be hanging out for the premiere. And yeah, be back tomorrow with some more Strixhaven action. Goodbye for now, my friends. Thanks.